Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this podcast is a clinical case I'm gonna present. This is a case of a post-op patient who was suffering with side effects of tramadol, which is a known opium derivative, which is given as a sedative for and it's used as a painkiller in most of the major surgical operations. And this patient was given tramadol, but because of tramadol, the patient was having symptoms like nausea and excessive sweating alternating with complete dryness of the body, and unbelievable retching and hyper reflexes, like hyper reactivity of all the reflexes. Slightest usage of speech or slightest effort to talk was bringing upon nausea and retching for the patient. So it was like I was completely able to visualize the opium drug picture over there. He was lying there like a log, the sleep was so much deep enough, and when he's awake all he could do is just retch and have nausea, but there wasn't any vomiting as such. There was just phlegm which got accumulated because of 2 to 3 days. The patient is completely on bed, and only saline was being given for him. So because of that, there is decrease in the temperature and there will of the body, and there will be accumulation of phlegm in the lungs, which was coming out due to the effort of retching from the mouth, and nothing else was expectorated because the patient was on NBM, he was instructed nothing by mouth, so he wasn't taking anything. So this was the case in front of me. I was very much desperate to do something, but I couldn't do anything. So as per the instructions of my guru, I have given Arsalb 200, 3 doses, and he has also told me to keep Ipecac 30 with me. First, he told me to give Arsalb 201 dose, and followed by Ipecac 30 when and wherever he'll be having that retching. So I have given Arsalb 200 and 1 dose. So, immediately I could see the patient was sweating completely. There was sweating, and he became a sort of alarm or awake. He was like very much awake and conscious enough. Before he was semi conscious or drowsy state, debilitated one, and suddenly he has gained his consciousness and is very much active suddenly, and he asked to put on the fan, which he was saying to don't put on fan. Like he was refusing, because as he was feeling very much cold because of already the saline and reduced body temperature, and all the surgical things was happening has happened. So he was in complete what to say, he was completely shaken, and there wasn't any clarity of what was actually happening in his body. It wasn't clear enough. So as Arsal was given, he was like absolutely normal, and after which he had hardly 2 or 3 attacks of that retching thing. Only phlegm was given out. Phlegm was coming out, and the 2 times Ipecac 30 was given, following which he was absolutely normal. And I have seen in front of my eyes how Arsalb has put patient to like normalcy. I have seen him restless. He was very much the vitality was very much down. He wasn't responding to anything. Like upon calling 10 times only he was responding. He was in such a drowsy or semi-conscious state. We come to these terms in our materia medica, which trust me, even I didn't believe when I was in my graduation. When I was studying my first, second, third years, I didn't believe what was actually being described. But the thing is, we tend to read because we are expected to read because we are expected to get marks. So yeah, I somehow passed out, and as I actually came out into the society, when actual clinical exposure has begun, this was my first experience with Arsalb, and I was just blown off. Like, man, what Arsalb has done to this patient. He was like completely okay, and he was like, what have you done to me? I'm like almost normal. What did you give? And you won't believe me, the patient has just undergone surgery 2 days back, and the pains were okay. He was not having pain, so much pain. It was a bearable one, and there were still 7 or 8 doses of tramadol which were expected to give in to the patient, but the patient refused because he told, "See, I'm having side effects with that thing, and I'm okay to bear the pain. I'm not okay to get that side effect." So he strictly refused to take tramadol anymore. So painkillers were completely avoided. So yeah, that is the extent, or that is the deeper a remedy, homeopathic remedy can initiate, or that is a reaction by altering the vital state homeopathy can bring about. So I mean, this is my first experience which made me truly believe homeopathy. And trust me, if like this is for everyone who are studying homeopathy or just completed homeopathy, but who are not sure actually they can believe it or not, trust me, there will be a point where you will actually see the magic and what homeopathy is capable of. This is just one scenario. I've seen these scenarios in very many number, and I'm sure I'm gonna see them in the future as well. And the thing is, this is the situation which gave me the highest confidence ever on homeopathy. Man, what did it do? It is in placebo effect, definitely, which can be just become evident in just 2 or 3 seconds. Okay, I have seen that with my own eyes. And since then I've started telling people, please, homeopathy is not slow acting. It may be due to the decreased vital capacity of the patient, or the chronicity of the situation the patient is facing, or maybe definitely due to the inefficiency or incapability of the homeopathic physician, but not of homeopathy. It is our what to say, it is our mistake when we are not able to correctly find the remedy responsible to get out the proper results. It's not at all homeopathy responsible for that. We are not able to understand what actually it is. So this case made me think like, man, even I was so much doubtful whether it will be working or not. It has just, the magic was happening in front of me, and that's the moment I decided I'm gonna make everyone believe that homeopathy is capable of doing magic. It'll do magic, but it is not magic. It is definitely a scientific method which is not very well understood by everyone. So this is my attempt, this channel attempt is definitely to do that, especially the young budding people who are in the college right now. If this thing is inculcated in the very young phase of becoming a homeopath, the thing is, there is a possibility that we will be going a long way. The thing is, the very saddest thing is, people who study homeopathy have no belief in what actually homeopathy is. That is the saddest thing. So this is an attempt by me, after witnessing the magic it can do, that guys, trust me, homeopathy works. Have some patience and learn from the proper people who have understood and implemented and practiced homeopathy very truly their whole life. Learn from them, because they'll let you know what difficulties they have faced many more difficulties than we are facing now, because they have overcome so many hardships. We have to learn a lot from them. We are very much weak, trust me. Though we accept or not, we are very much weak mentally. We are not enough strong that we can project homeopathy confidently what we have learned. And trust me, I'm gonna do every possible effort what I can, because I've seen so many things happening on a scientific basis with my own eyes. And every week I'm gonna share in this form of clinical cases. I know this seems to be a filmy thing, as alb and a post-op patient, but yeah, that is a thing which will inculcate confidence, right? Because I've seen that in such a filmy background, in the like live location, the hospital itself. So yeah, this is my experience, and trust me, homeopathy works. Give some time for yourself and just trust the process. You're gonna get belief one or the other day. The thing is, never ever leave studying materia medica or like homeo subjects. The thing is, the difference is just the interpretation. Read, even if you don't understand, there will be a point where everything will make sense. Just that point, you have to wait for that point. But the thing is, a constant effort is required to reach that point also. It doesn't happen. Definitely, homeopathy is not an overnight success. You don't become like just for one night and just like clap and you are like superb homeopath. That doesn't happen. You have to exhibit hell lot of patience and, you know, unbelievable conviction. You have to exhibit that, and definitely you will succeed, definitely. And you will succeed to in such a way that even you can't believe that it is, that this is happening. And I'm in such stage right now in my life, so I hope you have gained some confidence after listening to this case. And trust me, it is the true thing that has happened. Don't doubt this, because as a co-homeopath, as a co-senior, I'm telling this to everyone. Like, this is for juniors, and the senior people doesn't need any explanations to make them believe in homeopathy. It's all aimed for the young budding people. So please keep listening to this podcast. I don't say they are an alternative for your subject books, but they definitely help you in understanding the subject books in a better way. So yeah, I'm gonna even start giving some good tips about this. And keep watching this channel, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, share this these podcasts, you know. And don't forget to give a like. That will motivate me, so that I can motivate you all in turn, so that we can together understand homeopathy in a better way. And uh, let us grow together and make homeopathy reach and some other heights, even this generation, which has been achieved by our you know, senior practitioners already. Now it's our turn. On our shoulders we should take it forward. So yeah, let us become stronger enough. Let us make our knowledge and our mind and our heart and also our shoulders stronger enough that we can take it to the next level. Thanks a lot for listening to this podcast. Have a great day. Bye.